Around May 29th, summary report of the GBC meetings from May 27th to the 29th. The following is based on an article that was written by Lochan Anandadas, December 13th, 1999, and published on vnn.org, which is now VaishnavaNewsNetwork.org, that has the historical, records there. In his article, Lochanananda published a copy of the summary report of the GBC meetings from May 27th to the 29th, which was written by the GBC just after the meetings and sent to all the temple presidents. Lochanananda was a temple president at the time in 1977, and he still had his original copy when he wrote his article in December of 1999. Lochanananda Prabhu points out that in this report that the GBC, they list all the topics the GBC asked Srila Prabhupada in their May 28th meeting, seeking his final instructions on those matters. And the report gave Srila Prabhupada's answers and instructions on how to handle the various issues. However, Lochanananda Prabhu points out that very conspicuous by its absence, this official report by the GBC failed to mention at all the guru or initiation issue. The GBC had intentionally left out the two questions they had asked Srila Prabhupada regarding initiations. And likewise, they left out Srila Prabhupada's answers. It was over 20 years later when Lochanananda Das saw the actual list of questions and the GBC's report of what Srila Prabhupada allegedly had said. He realized that the GBC had left out this single most important issue facing ISKCON in the long term. Why had the GBC decided to keep even the temple presidents in the total dark on this issue? Why didn't they want us to know what Srila Prabhupada had instructed us regarding this issue? There is no excuse for this. Whatever reason the GBC may have claimed for this, it was just wrong. Maybe they just didn't have very much confidence in what they thought Srila Prabhupada had said on this meeting. Or maybe they knew, as Tamal Krishna noted in April 22nd, that none of Srila Prabhupada's disciples were actually qualified to become guru, and they thought there might be too many complaints if everyone knew Srila Prabhupada was going to select some of the GBC as his successors. Maybe it was because of this, or maybe it was because of that. Or maybe it was something else. And that's the problem that is created when our leaders do something like this. It creates grave suspicion and mistrust, as well as rampant speculation, which was Lochanananda Prabhu's point he made in his 1999 article. He pointed out that when he and other devotees discovered that the GBC had purposely left out any mention of their asking Srila Prabhupada about this most important issue, and Prabhupada's reply or so-called answers to that issue in their official report that they sent to the temple presidents, he said that it undermined his and other devotees' trust and faith in the GBC's leadership. It created a credibility gap between not only the GBC and the rank and file members, between the GBC and the temple presidents at the time. It led many devotees to conclude the worst regarding the GBC. It fueled the conspiracy ideas, with many devotees convinced the GBC had hijacked Srila Prabhupada's mission for themselves. The blame for such suspicion and resentment rests on the GBC for trying to keep important matters secret.